Coaching Services headquarters. Today I'm coming to you with another short video with quick time management tips. Today we will be talking about boundaries. And I know that loads of us have challenges when it comes to setting boundaries. This is not something we are being taught at school or at home. We don't have that balance in our life, and we spend a lot of our time being frustrated by certain situations. So keep on watching and let me know if it sounds familiar. Have you ever been in a situation when a family member, maybe your mom, your sister, mother-in-law, friend, tries to make you feel bad or ashamed about something? Let's say there's a pile of unironed clothes and they make a comment about it. Or maybe another situation when you are trying to get people around your house to contribute in doing some chores, and then you hear something like, oh, let kids be kids. Or, well, give your husband a break, he just got in, right? Take it easy. Or maybe when people make comments about your life choices, so how you decide to spend your time or who you decide to spend your time with, or maybe the recent adjustment in your diet when you decided you're not going to be eating certain things, right? And then you hear those comments. And then you get frustrated, you get angry, you get upset, or even worse, you are feeling ashamed and you're feeling bad about your life choices. Well, what can we do about it? Well, we are not being taught how to set boundaries, so how to communicate assertively, so without the intent of hurting other people when we communicate our needs, our wants, our emotions, right? And then what's happening, we either keep it inside and get those kind of emotions to build up, we're getting frustrated, angry, upset, or we explode when one little thing is just that one thing too many, and we know what hit the fan, right? It's not the best way to respond. So how can we communicate assertively? How can we set those boundaries if it doesn't come naturally to us? Well, there's a formula that would make it much easier for you, and it composed of three things. First thing, you need to name your emotion. Second thing, you have to point out the exact behavior of the other person that isn't welcome anymore. And the third one, you have to clearly state what would you like instead. So I'm going to give you here three examples so you can see how it works. So let's say that previous situation with the pile of clothes and unwanted comments. You can say something like, I feel uncomfortable when you comment about my unironed washing. Can you please stop? Can you don't do it again? The second situation, let's say that somebody gives you advice about the way you're bringing up your kids. So it's usually probably other mothers, not someone who never had kids, or the grandparents, right? You can say something like, if you want to soften, you can say, thank you for advice. I know you mean well, but I feel belittled when you tell me when to feed my kids. Can you stop? Can you don't do it? And the third one, let's just say that you have that situation when you try people to actually contribute in your house to the household chores. You can say something to your husband like, I feel overwhelmed, I feel stressed, I feel tired, whatever you feel, when all daily tasks such as cleaning, such as cooking and whatever else is being left for me. Can we please plan ahead so we all have our little responsibilities and they are being done? So number one thing to remember, you need to name your emotion, what it is. Number two, you have to focus on the exact behavior of the other person. Don't say things like you're lazy, you are taking me for granted. When you are telling them what they are, not what they do, they may get very defensive because they will feel that as an attack of who they are. But when you are addressing the behavior, it is easier to change. It's just different behavior to put in the place of the first one. And the expectation, it is nobody's responsibility to figure it out what you want from them. It is your responsibility to tell them exactly what you want. So I would expect you to. Can you please stop. Don't do it again. Things like that. Very quick, very short communications. And please remember that not setting boundary is very closely connected to the self-esteem, self-confidence, self-belief, and the strong need for acceptance. So maybe you need to review what you think about yourself and who you have the biggest challenges when it comes to setting the boundaries. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your partner, maybe it's your kids, or maybe it's your boss. It's very clear then that there could be some kind of underlying issues going around that particular self-esteem or limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, and it could be worth to discover this further for you to be able to set those boundaries better in the future and have better life balance. If you are interested in having those one-to-one conversations with me and working on those better strategies and action plans to get you the results you're seeking, please either message me here directly or just send me email to ivona@mechcoachingservices.com. We can have non-obligatory 20-30 minutes conversation. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.